Hello, welcome to May. Isn't that amazing? And as always, I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with me. You know, I don't take it lightly. I know your time is very valuable. And so I'm going to continue to share along the lines of the evidence of God's Spirit working in our life. And we started this last week. We're going to continue it over the next couple weeks. And we're taking our counsel from Jesus in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 7. He said, you will know them by their fruits. And then he used an analogy, a beautiful analogy. Then he said, you know, a good tree doesn't bear bad fruit, a bad tree doesn't bear a good fruit. And you'll know them by their fruits. I love that he used the word fruits and not just fruit. It's plural. It's the many ways that God works in our life. And so we're going to take our text now out of Galatians chapter 5 because it lists the fruits of the Spirit or the evidence of God working in our life. And it reads this way, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. I like the little word is. The fruit of the Spirit is. And it's an absolute. It is love, it is joy, it is peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Well, since it is those things need to be working in us because that's the evidence of us yielding to God and God working in us is that we would bear fruit and that our fruit would remain. Now, last week we took a look at love, joy, and peace. This week we're going to take a look at long-suffering, kindness, and goodness. So we don't use the word long-suffering that much, but what does it mean? It's also akin to the word or synonym to forbearance or patience, and it's rendered that way in other translations. So when you are forbearant with someone, that means that you walk with them as long as it's necessary in order to get the desired result, which we understand is patience. And patience means that you're persevering through something with a godly temperament or attitude. It's not just like, I have to be impatient. No, I mean, it's actually walking with him. And think about that. When is this fruit being developed in our life? Well, in those times where we don't want to be patient or forbearant or suffer long. When we're short and quick and our temperament isn't good. No, so during times of test and trial, patience is being developed in us. Forbearance and long-suffering is being born in us so that God would be glorified. Then kindness. Kindness is a genuine and sincere interest in the well-being of others. We sense kindness when people are kind to us. And sometimes we're not always kind to people, but when they respond to our cruelty or our harshness or our sarcasm with kindness, wow, that's evidence that God is working in them, and it reminds us of God's goodness and kindness towards us. That while we were yet sinners, Christ came for us. He was kind to us, and He served us in our sin. And that is what kindness is about. It's serving people. It's using the right words, and it changes and transforms people's lives, ours and others. Now, let's take a look at the last one for today, and it's goodness. This is a really good one, no pun intended. It means excellent and moral uprightness. It's used many times in Scripture as the works that men do, or the work that God does. So let's talk about both of those just briefly. The work that God did, it was good. Everything that He made was good. The book of Genesis tells us that. And then Jesus went about doing good. Well, what about us? We're called to good works. That means we do things with excellence and uprightness. No detours, no shortcuts. We don't serve the Lord with eye service or lip service. No, we serve Him wholeheartedly. We do things in a good way. Our works are good. Well, that's evidence of God working in us. So God bless you. Thank you as always for sharing this, leaving comments. Have a great day.